Hey, Dr. Dellinger, just wanted to update you a little bit on the progress of the Flight Simulator game. Some of the highlights: we added a reticle for the jet, which actually has logic in place for hit markers on bases and stuff like that. We added a skybox. I took a look around to see if there were better assets, terrain assets and such, for anything that we could use, but pretty much nothing fits with the free license of Unity. We only get a gig of cloud storage, and we're kind of pushing that already, so we didn't want to replace it with a bigger or add on to this. We were trying to add on at first, but it seemed like we're going to have to probably keep it pretty consistent in the size. I created a Jetstream particle effect, which is implemented. I'll just show you some stuff here. Oops. And also we have a missile firing effect. It's not currently coded in yet, but we made it. Coding it in is going to be something that happens on the next sprint. We also added a few more bases into the map, so there's more than 4. I think there's 6 now. Yeah, there's 6. There's a controls menu because people were kind of confused on the controls, which makes sense. It's not an intuitive control scheme. We also I changed some of the missile sound effects. We weren't really satisfied with some of them. As you can see as well, there's a missiles near counter, so like basically how many missiles are tracking you within a given distance. That'll update pretty much whenever a missile enters that range, as well as when one blows up. Also, there is code in place to play a sound effect. It's really hard to hear right now. It's pretty quiet, but it's basically a warning beeping signal to say every time a missile enters, it'll beep at you. Here is our well, actually, you can take a look at the little Jetstream trail. I can't show you the particle effect yet for the missile launch, but as you can see, like there, it changes. The reticle changes. We also actually coded in some blimp movement. Right now, it's just moving between random spots. It also does attack now. It basically just spawns missiles. We're also going to add something, I think, where it heals, like it goes around to different bases and heals them. Currently, as you can see, it's just straight up and down. The nav mesh agent is kind of causing it to be a little wonky. It doesn't like being oriented normally, so that's going to be something that we fix in the next sprint. But let me just show you the burn down real quick as well. So there's a few things that we did not get to, but actually this is kind of like our backlog almost. We pretty much just put in everything we could think of as far as improvements to the game. So we're mostly done, aside from crushing some bugs. But as you can see, so we got pretty good progress. But there's a lot of things like adding the first-person view and flares and stuff. So we want like a flare button to release flares that the missiles will basically trail off on instead of following the player. There's some control mapping that we have to do, but that's pretty much all stuff for Sprint 2 of it, and then obviously adding some shader stuff. But Sprint 1 progress we're really happy with. I think the game improved a lot, honestly. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you.